bridges appear and disappear depending upon which side of the archway I'm on. There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway? Leviosa! Accio! Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa! Accio! Guardian Leviosa! Accio! Guardian Leviosa! Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Revelio. Revelio. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Stupid one. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Stupid one. Defendo. Incendio. Stupid one. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Stupid one. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Stupid one. Confringo. Stupid one. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Stupid one. Confringo. Defendo. Stupid one. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Protego. Stupid. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Stupid. Confringo. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Incendio. What a relief.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less.
We have much to discuss. We need to speak with you. We need to speak with you.
It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense excruciation. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me, and I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. What do we have? Revelio. Mine now, demigod.
Regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk. You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about... Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the scriptorium's entrance.
Perhaps I should have a chat with him.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hope. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous.
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try...
I suppose that makes sense.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... what was it? A scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think...
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood state. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she...
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to...
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her...
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced... Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch the I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Confringo!
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one. It's like a locked door. Around.
A journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but...
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave. can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar
Good for you.
most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate.
Defender!
Then look closely at each gate for
Incendio! Revelio! Incendio! Revelio! The dial requires focus.
Art Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Incendio! Revelio! This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Revelio! Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do
Revelio.
that myself. But you got to it first. Nice work. Another... not the welcoming sort, was he? The dial seems to be getting more difficult. But we've made it this far. Don't give up.
Incendio! Ominous, your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Revelio! Lumos.
I imagine the speeds vary and symbols differ for every dial.
Lumos.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going. We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio's etched into the stone. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him?
He does seem a bit cross with you.
Good. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous.
Salazar Slytherin did. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do...
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young.
Should have known he would have told you. I'm as guilty as the worst. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to... That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian... If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to...
Ridiculous! As if dying in here is a better... It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I think I can cast it if...
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you.
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Revelio. Sebastian, ominous. There's a book, just here.
You found something?
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A hog... Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit. But I can do that later. For now, I say. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. You couldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it.
Revelio.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Protego!
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has
What are you... Where could Archie have gone?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow! I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He never wanders far. I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered... I begged him to leave it alone, but he...
Is there anything more you can do?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command.
We'll find your son.
Thank you.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must... his hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie! Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
Revelio. I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly. Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Expelliarmus!
Defendo! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look
Revelio.
around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in
Revelio.
any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9.
Leviosa!
Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him. Revelio!
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie. As I feared, they have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes. I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Revelio!
You don't think he saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did. Why else would he have Totalis? Revelio.
Go lightly. Be as a shadow.
Revelio. Revelio. Archie Bickle. Your mother sent us to find you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Aloha, Mora.
A man called Harlow.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't...
Thank you.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie.
Oh, Archie! You're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother! Oh, Mother! Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
Give the... The last thing we need is that monster coming up.
It may be too late for that.
Then you needn't anger him further.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And I can never repay the two of you.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is
Revelio.
after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Revelio.
Being an officer of the law in a quiet village like Hogsmeade.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? I hope to see you again. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I should investigate.
Defendo! Confringo!
Do cooperate, won't you? There. I'm not going to hurt you. This place has seen better days.
Levioso!
Assignment's all finished. There we go.
Master Highwing! No need to race now, my friend. That's it. Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Hey you, Hufflepuff.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that... Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started... Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't sure.
Tell that to the rest of the school. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling. But for some reason, now people think you're competition.
Perhaps I am.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless... Enough of this. Only I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Slytherin
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you.
This is rather fun. Brilliant. Could have done better. Did it? Excellent. Success. Excellent. This is rather fun. Aha! Brilliant!
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Don't think this is over.
Surely my win means...
You're not terrible, but you're...
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. But don't get your hopes up. Then next, you can try to prepare by... Just check in at the podium, where the leader... We'll see next time if your win here was more...
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared. Excellent. Made it. Success. Oh! Oh! Did it. This is rather fun.
Because I'm a poacher doesn't mean I dislike beasts. We had a Neasor at our house. Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best-kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought, if you ever meet my gran...
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran...
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around.
Revelio!
Poachers were here. Perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence.
I found goblin armor. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Perhaps I'll scout around Fellcroft for some of the poachers. Brockborough's famous for someone having a pet troll, and not much else.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named. What was that?
How come I always draw the short straw?
You can't keep your eyes off a pretty lass, you can't. Quit a flick of a frock and you fall to pieces.
Totalis.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring.
The name makes sense now, and the secret.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking... How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have... There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around.
Protego!
A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Totalis. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for what they've done.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?